How many Marvel rival characters have used a sword? So to give a little bit of context, there has been a trend on YouTube of how many Smash characters have, and then like a random topic, like how many have action figures, how many have plushies, have paid taxes, eaten a burger, killed a man, and this was all started by how many Smash characters have eaten a pizza. I wanted to participate in this fun idea, but I know nothing about any of these characters. I figured it would be more on brand if we did it with Marvel rivals, because I'm clearly a Marvel fan. Yeah, maybe just a little bit. And I was trying to think of a topic to do this with until I looked at this wall, and I thought, okay, so they have to have held the sword, and it has to be in an officially licensed show, comic, or game. With that all out of the way, let's go. Our first character, Adam Warlock, has not used a sword. The closest we have gotten is this axe-looking thing in the game itself. He is officially in the no tier. In Black Panther Unconquered, number 1, Black Panther grabs the sword and clearly holds it. Black Widow is a yes. We can see her using a sword right here. Captain America can be seen using a sword right here, so he's a yes. It doesn't appear that Cloak nor Dagger have used swords. I was worried that I was going to have to define what constitutes a sword when looking for Doctor Strange. Like, would you consider this using a sword? Doesn't matter. Comic panel. Next up we have is Emma Frost, and here she is right here, using a sword to cut a xenomorph in half? What? When I thought of this video, I was like, it's probably gonna be mostly no and like 3 yeses, but it's more top-heavy than I thought. Next up we have Groot, who I don't think has ever used a sword. I think the closest we've gotten is in Infinity War, where he makes his arm into an axe. Although there is this Groot x Deadpool action figure, which comes with some swords, but it is not officially licensed. You could also argue this is not Groot. I say it doesn't count. Next up we have Hawkeye, and, I mean, yeah, absolutely. There's a whole fight scene in Endgame where he uses a sword to fight this Yakuza boss. Holy aura farming. I don't know, maybe at the end of the video I'll award like a CEO of swords. Next up we have Hela, and, yeah, it's her main weapon. Okay, now, why would the Hulk need a sword? Oh, damn. Yeah, I wasn't sure if this was a sword or an axe, but according to Screen Rant, these are swords. So next one is Human Torch, and I thought he was never going to use a sword, and I was absolutely right. Johnny does not use a sword. Invisible Woman does not use a sword either. Next up we have Iron Fist. Here's him, I think, using a sword. It says Iron Fist's new powers transform the hero into a deadlier weapon. I'm assuming this is referring to the sword. If his powers made that, why didn't they just make like a gun? Oh damn, never mind. Anyways, all jokes aside, here he is using an actual sword in the game. Here's Iron Man using a sword right here. And does this count as a sword? How about this? Or this? Why is that sword so big? Why is that sword so big? Are those even swords? Is that even Iron Man? But again, all of this is pointless. Here's another image of Iron Man with a sword. Jeff does not use a sword. The closest thing I can find is right here. But that's just a knife. Unfortunately, Jeff goes in the no category. Loki can be seen with a sword right here. Whoa, that's cool. Look at that one. That one looks dumb. That's a cool sword. Nah, those are daggers. Staff. Flame sword. This is like 2 swords. 2 Lokis holding 2 swords. What is the point of this? Yes, Loki uses swords. Next up, Luna Snow. No, she does not use swords. Next up we have Magic. Honestly, this might be CEO of Swords. It is a very cool yellow sword. Wait, no, it's blue. Wait, no, it's yellow. Wait, no, it's blue. Wait, no, it's white. Wait, no, it's sword color. Yes, it's definitely sword color. Wait, no, it's pink. Wait, no, it's yellow. Wait, no, it's blue. Wait, no, it's yellow. If it wasn't for something else I found, I thought this for Magneto would have been hilarious. He uses a sword, but we never see him pick it up. He just throws it around with his Magneto powers. That is hilarious, but here's this comic panel of him holding it. Remember, my criteria was he has to hold it. Mantis is our first one in a while who does not use swords. Next up we have Mr. Fantastic. I really thought I was gonna find some, horrifying image of him morphing his hand into a blade, but thank God I did not find that. Also, I would have to explain if that counts as a sword or not. Now, Marvel, please do not take any ideas. Next up we have Moon Knight. That is low-key awesome. And if you don't count that because it's, bent, like a curve, here's this. Here's Namor with a sword. Easy enough. Penny does not use swords. Next up we have Phoenix. You might think this is it, but no. Because this actually isn't Phoenix. This is Marvel Girl. Yes, that is the character's actual name. And I can't say for sure if she's holding it. She goes into no. Next up, Cyclops. Psylocke uses swords as her main weapon. I thought the Punisher was going to be no, but yes, he uses swords now, because he became the leader of the Hand. So I searched the Thing using a sword, Marvel, and it just came up with all of the characters who use swords. And I was very confused until I realized Google thought I was calling Blade, or Black Knight, or Taskmaster the Thing using a sword. Anyways, Ben Grimm does not use a sword. Rocket Raccoon does not use swords. As for Scarlet Witch, here's her holding sword, the organization, and here's her holding, but technically not, Thanos' sword. Nah, just kidding, right here. And right here. Squirrel Girl does not use swords, but instead a slingshot. Okay, Spider-Man is where it gets a little bit murky. Well, kinda. It doesn't really matter that much in the end. Here's Spider-Man holding a sword. The only problem is that the Spider-Man in the game is Peter Parker. And does this count as a sword if it's not made of steel and it's instead made of electricity? I don't know, man. I don't get paid enough for this, or at all. And as one more of my twisted mind games, do you count Spider-Man holding a sword in Fortnite as Spider-Man holding a sword? It doesn't really matter in the end because there he is with a sword. Oh well. Alright, Star-Lord. He holds a sword right here. I love this design, by the way. It's like a perfect blend between the movie and comic. There's also this significantly cooler artwork of him holding a sword. Here is Storm using, I think, a sword. I'm pretty sure. I hope that counts as a sword and doesn't classify as a dagger. Here's Thor using 2 swords. Now we got Ultron. I would argue this is a spear. Here's an Ultron bot using a sword. And there's him from Marvel Rivals. Once again, does this count as a sword? Honestly, I say just this counts. Next up, we've got Venom. Is this a sword? I'd say so. Though he does use knives a lot. Winter Soldier does not use a sword. Next up, we got Wolverine. I mean, it's on the poster. Twice. Why he needs a sword, I don't know. But it looks really cool. Also, they added Blade as of a couple days ago. Who's not on this list? I mean, it's in its name. So to cap it all off, let's go over the list. For a no, I have Phoenix, Adam Warlock, The Thing, Rocket Raccoon, Penny Parker, Invisible Woman, Mr. Fantastic, Winter Soldier, Mantis, Luna, Snow, Groot, Human Torch, Cloak and Dagger, Squirrel Girl, and Jeff. And for a yes, we have Blade, Venom, Iron Fist, Magneto, Captain America, Black Panther, Hawkeye, the Hulk, Hela, Emma Frost, Black Widow, the Punisher, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Thor, Magic, Iron Man, Moon Knight, Scarlet Witch, Star-Lord, Namor, Loki, Psylocke, Storm, and Ultron. Oh, and Wolverine. And the CEO of Swords goes to Blade. It's literally his name. But yeah, that's it. That is my completed list. Is there any I got wrong? There's so much information I'm bound to have gotten something wrong. But yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys later.